All right. Great to be here, streaming live on YouTube. Kenny B here with Cities and Suburbs. It is Sunday, January 27th, 2019. Hope you guys are all doing well. How about all those resolutions going? I hope they're going good. And don't mind me, I'm generally like to cast on Facebook, but um, actually lately I haven't. But anyway, I like being here on YouTube, and you can catch me Cities and Suburbs on Facebook, as I just said, and also Cities and Suburbs on YouTube. So it is Sunday night. I am going to share this video onto my Facebook page. There's a lot of people that used to follow my page. Unfortunately, they're not connected on YouTube. I mean, on Facebook anymore for, well, multitude of reasons. And, people feel good where they feel good, I guess. So anyway, yeah, so today is the 27th again, 2019. And the weather is, it's pretty nice today, actually. It was like 40. And I know they were kind of complaining about that. I mean, now down in, what was it, South Carolina, again, for the second year in a row, the alligators have frozen themselves in one of the swamps down there. It's 65 acre. It sounds like it's a reserve, but it's like 17 of them. One about 11 feet long, and they stick their snouts out before they freeze. And they actually live. It's kind of like a bear, they shut their body down and conserve their energy. And when the pond, swamp, whatever it is, thaws out, they go back to doing what they do, eating. Anyway, so yeah, it's cold up here in New England, but actually this Wednesday we're supposed to, and I'm not kidding around, it is going to get down to like minus 18, but I'll give you the highs and lows now that we're on some weather here. The highs and lows today in the good old continental United States of America: 83 in Miramar, California, 83 degrees, probably Southern Cal. All right, so when you say you're cold on Wednesday, which is going to be really cold, here's one for you. I'm going to try to not to butcher this, but I will. Cabatagama, Minnesota, minus 49 degrees. Yeah, nothing is starting in that weather, that's for sure, huh? Wow. So anyway, so big Pats rally today down at the Razor, down at Gillette. Patriots are going to go to their third Super Bowl in 3 years. 1-1 so far. And lost last year to the Eagles. Year before, we defeated the Falcons, which is their classic comeback. And this year, we take on the Rams again. Our first Super Bowl win came against the Rams when they were St. Louis Rams, which is ironic because before the Crafts actually bought the team 25 years ago, roughly to period today, they were going to move to St. Louis and become the St. Louis Stallions and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so look at us now. All the Super Bowls. I like our chances against the Rams. So yeah, anyway, I just wanted to say today that they say that the unemployment rate is the lowest since 1969. Okay, so we're down. Unemployment, and this is coming from Detroit News, but the number of people seeking jobless benefits dropped last week to the lowest level since November of 1969. Okay, so we're at a 3% unemployment rate nationwide, which you guys know about the unemployment rate, and where that statistic actually comes from. But it also says, what do people what kind of jobs are people working in also. So that's another thing. Um, so we're going to diminish that window right there, if you will. So on this day in history, this is really cool. I'd like to give you guys, well, I did have it, but now I don't have it. Anyway, um, so it's interesting that, yeah, actually on this day in history was the one that sticks out to me was the, is it 1961 Apollo 1, Gus Grissom and those three astronauts died in the cabin. Um, you know, they didn't even get off the launching pad, Apollo 1 missions. Um, Today in 2010, on this day, was J.D. Salinger, the author of Catcher in the Rye. He passed away on this day. On this day, I think Mozart was born. So there's a lot of cool things. I'm just reading something else, actually. This is just recall. But it says today, too, that, we're talking a lot at work about, being priced out of particularly Worcester. And that's, it's really hard affordability right now. This is on the T&G website at Worcester County home prices. And you guys that read the Sunday Telly, prices jump in 2018, outpacing the state. So the median sale price for a single family home in Massachusetts right now is $385,000. God, a record high, and up 5.5% from 2017. The median price of a single family home in Worcester County was $275,000. Okay, that's a 6.2% increase. So that when it was 259,000. So the median price range for a condo in Worcester County was about 205. So property is like really expensive, and I really, I hope you guys can help me, but in the city of Worcester, the median single family home price rose 6.3%. So that's not Worcester County, that's Worcester proper, to 200,038. And the median condominium price, 6.7% increase to 144,000, 2018. But you could live in Shrewsbury, where the single family home price in Shrewsbury went up 4.4% to, this is single family home Shrewsbury, you ready? $417,750. Average condominium prices went up last year, $302,500 in 2018. And Shrewsbury's it's I don't know, I don't want to call it a threat to Worcester, but I think most people that live in Shrewsbury, they either work in Westboro or at University of Massachusetts Medical School, which is right down the road. And that's really, the benefit that Shrewsbury gets from having UMass along Route 9, no, let's put the Whole Foods supermarket, let's put that on Route 9 where, all the high-end luxury apartments are for all the commuters and people who work over the bridge and drive over the bridge home. And housing at Shrewsbury, if you guys have seen it, over by the Whole Foods market, that whole development, I mean, I would not want to live there. It's a jungly, concrete, traffic nightmare. If you ask me, I'll take where I live in Charlton any day, because I have to navigate and negotiate Worcester, and I know these areas well, believe me. And I've seen those areas develop, but right now it doesn't matter. It's when people, I believe in downtown Marlboro, they're building a mixed office building right on Main Street. I heard this week. It's going to be multi-use with retail and office, and right on Main Street. And investors don't do that unless they know that there's going to be a return on the investment. So Same thing as downtown Worcester, all these high-end apartments downtown. Developers wouldn't do that if there wasn't a guarantee in return on their investment. No way, not when it comes to real estate now. They're not going to turn those things into slums yet if they're not being free and rented out. So, yeah, so, something to think about. Anyway, moving on. And I also had done some recently, I think we're up to in Boston. It's a great place to live. I understand it, but Suffolk University, there was a stabbing this week. I think the murder rate is already up to 3 or 4. Worcester, we're holding our own at 0 right now, so we're doing pretty well. And so, what's safe, what's good. And I'll always say it, good schools and good neighborhoods. It takes a lot to run a municipality, but, you can't do it cheap either. The last snowstorm, I got to tell you, got to call out the city of Worcester. You guys have not spent a dime on sand and salt this year in the first storm, really. I was driving through Green Hill Park, and I understand that our streets aren't just streets. They're parking lots. There are people who have to park there, But it was just even, kind of like one push through. But I don't know. We'll think about that in the future. I think we have some stuff coming this weekend, and I think right around Wednesday we're supposed to get a few inches here and there. So, but we'll make it through. And anyway, guys, we'll talk to you soon on the next cast. How does that sound? I'm with you. All right, I'm fighting for you. Let's keep our city straight, guys. All right, thank you.